So far we have discussed in solid state what are solids, the properties of solid, how solids are classified. We have seen that close packing in solid take place in different manner in 1D, 2D and 3D, and what are the different packing efficiencies. Now we will see the topic imperfection in solids. So let's discuss the topic imperfection in solids. So what do we mean by imperfection? ये imperfection होता क्या है? Now, what is perfect? If we know perfect, then we can tell imperfection. See, now what are we talking? We are talking about solid, and that too the solid which have proper arrangement. That is crystals. In crystals, we take that the particles, the constituent particles are properly arranged. ठीक है, इनका proper arrangement होता है. But at times what happens is then the crystal is called as ideal crystal. That's an ideal crystal. अगर सारे constant particles का सबका exact arrangement है, हर एक particle ने वही space या वही जगह ले रखी है जहाँ उसको होना चाहिए, then the crystal is called as ideal crystal, or it's also meant as a perfect crystal. So a perfect solid has complete arrangement in a very proper manner of the constituent particles. No particles are in a different position other than allocated one. So such a crystal is perfect or ideal crystal. Now any deviation of the constituent particle, अगर constituent particle deviate हो रहा है अपने crystal lattice में नहीं है, then that crystal is called as an imperfect crystal, or it has a defect. So any deviation of constituent particle from its crystalline lattice results into a crystal, and that crystal is called as imperfect or a defective crystal. So a defective crystal or imperfect crystal means there is डेविएशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टेंट पार्टिकल्स, जहां उस पार्टिकल को होना चाहिए वो वहां पर प्लेस्ड नहीं है in its three dimensional arrangement, then such a solid is called as a defective solid, or there is a imperfection in solid. ठीक है, now we will classify this defect. Actually any crystal, if we talk, 100% arrangement of the constant particle is an hypothetical situation that all the particle will have proper arrangement throughout the lattice. There may be a defect in a crystal. So we shall see the types of defect in solids. So when we do crystallization, at the time of crystallization, the defect may arise, and there are two basic type of defects. So defects may be of two types. One is a point defect, and the other one is the line defect. Now if the arrangement of a particular atom, ठीक है, एक atom की वजह से अगर deviation हो रहा है 3D structure में, then such defect is called as a point defect. Because of one atom or one molecule or one ion, the defect is arising, then it's called as a point defect. ठीक है, but if the defect is because of the dislocation of the entire row atom, एक पूरे row के atoms dislocate हो जाते हैं, then such a defect is called as a line defect. For example, in pictorial form, this is a arrangement of constituent particle in space where the particles are properly arranged. Now because of a particular atom, this atom due to which deviation is occurring, then this is called as a point defect. एक atom की वजह से dislocation हो रहा है. In line defect, what happens is you have the particles arranged and there is a dislocation in the entire row now. So here you find in the entire row the dislocation. So such a defect is called as a line defect. So defects are classified into two, point and line defect. So now we will just discuss about point defect. So our concern is how a point defect further classified, and what do you mean by point defect. So again, the meaning of point defect is the deviation of one particle or a particular atom is taking place. So we are able to locate that. So such a defect is called as a point defect or a point defect. Only in one atom or around a crystal atom you are having a deviation. Here the entire row particles are getting affected, then it's a line defect. So we'll discuss now about point defect and the types of point defect. Now we will see the types of point defect. Point defect are classified into three types. So point defect are classified into three types. The first one is called as impurity defect. Second one is called as stoichiometric defect. And the third one is called as non-stoichiometric defect. So a point defect is classified into three types: impurity defect, stoichiometric defect and non-stoichiometric defect. Okay, so we'll discuss each one of them in detail. So first we shall see what do we mean by impurity defect. Now in impurity defect, this defect will arise generally in ionic solids. So when you have ionic solids, say for example we have an ionic solid sodium chloride, where Na plus Cl minus are there. So you have Na plus Cl minus, Na plus Cl minus, Na plus Cl minus, Cl minus, Na plus Cl minus, Na plus Cl minus and Na plus. So each cation is surrounded by anion and anion is surrounded by cation. So you have the arrangement in space like this. ठीक है, plus means Na and minus means Cl minus. तो ऐसा arrangement था, particles का proper arrangement था. Now when you are taking NaCl in presence of an impurity strontium chloride, ठीक है, here strontium chloride is acting as an impurity. In this Sr2 plus and 2 Cl minus are the cation and anion. In one strontium chloride you have one strontium 2 plus and 2 chloride anion. Now the anion in NaCl are common along with strontium chloride. So what happens is strontium acts as impurity, the strontium ion, and it replaces 2 Na plus. क्योंकि एक स्ट्रॉन्शियम पे 2 प्लस चार्ज है तो वो 2 Na प्लस को हटा देता है. So 2 Na plus will be lost. You can see this is the vacancy that has been created because of the impurity strontium, and one of the position of Na plus would be occupied by Sr2 plus. अब एक vacancy जो cation की हुई थी वहां पर Sr2 plus आ गया, but एक vacancy अभी भी खाली है. This is a vacancy. Which kind of vacancy? Cation vacancy. And this vacancy is arised due to the presence of an impurity. Such a defect is called as impurity defect. So when we have an ionic solid, and when you take an example of NaCl, when it is kept in presence of strontium chloride, then some of the Na plus would be replaced by strontium ion, and this results into impurity defect. So this is the impurity defect in which all cations are not identical. You have vacancy in place of Na plus, there are certain vacant or empty space, and how many strontium plus 2 plus ions are placed, that many vacancies. अगर एक Sr2 plus आ रहा है तो एक vacancy होगी, दो Sr2 plus आएंगे तो दो vacancy, क्योंकि एक Sr2 plus ने एक ही Na plus को replace किया, but एक Na plus की जगह अभी भी खाली है. ठीक है, so this is about impurity defect. So impurity defect creates a vacancy, so it's a kind of vacancy defect also. So you may have another example, AgCl, when you keep it with cadmium chloride, the same results occur. So this is the first point defect, impurity defect. So now we have discussed the impurity defect. Now the second type of point defect that we will start is the stoichiometric defect. Now what do we mean by stoichiometric defect? Stoichiometric defect means it's a point defect in which the ratio of cation and anion remains same even if the defect is there. The ratio of cation and anion remains same as given by its molecular formula. जो molecular formula है उसमें cation और anion का जो ratio है वो सेम रहता है. इवन डिफेक्ट होने की वजह से हो सकता है cation ज़्यादा anion ज़्यादा हो, but the stoichiometry remains the same and such defect is called stoichiometric defect. stoichiometry जो formula दे रहा है और डिफेक्ट होने की बात आ रही है वो सेम है, उसमें कोई भी चेंज नहीं होते, then it's called as a stoichiometric defect. And the stoichiometric defect are of 4 types. Vacancy defect, the first one. Now in stoichiometric defect, vacancy defect is seen in solids which are non-ionic in nature. So non-ionic solids exhibits vacancy defect. यानी कि जब cation anion नहीं होते, सब atoms का arrangement देखा जा रहा है, you don't have any constant particle charged, you had a normal arrangement, atoms का एक normal arrangement था, ठीक है. बट कई बार क्या होता है जब हम क्रिस्टलाइजेशन करते हैं और सॉलिड्स डेवलप होते हैं क्रिस्टलाइजेशन प्रोसेस में, तो कुछ एटम अपनी पोजीशन नहीं ले पाते, ठीक है. एंड ड्यू टू द हीटिंग प्रोसेस, so when you heat a substance or you do crystallization, vacancy happens and one of the atom is absent from its place. ये A atom से बना था, you had A atom throughout, ये पोजीशन खाली है, A atom यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट नहीं है, in all place you have A atom, और सारे एटम्स है एक, बट एक A atom मिसिंग है और उसकी जगह क्या क्रिएट हो गया है, vacancy. This is a vacant site is formed, empty space is created, and then this is a vacant lattice, atom एक missing है, the atom is missing. In non-ionic solid, missing of constant particle take place, and then what will happen? Number of atoms कम हो जाएंगे, तो डेंसिटी पे चेंज होगा या नहीं होगा, क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ एटम कम हो रहे हैं तो उनका मास भी कम हो रहा है, वो लैटिस में ही नहीं है, 3D जगह पे है ही नहीं, they are absent. So what will happen? The density of the solid therefore decreases. Density will decrease. क्यों डिक्रीज हुआ? क्योंकि एटम अपनी जगह पे है ही नहीं, लैटिस के अंदर प्रेजेंट ही नहीं है, तो मास चेंज होगा तो डेफिनेटली डेंसिटी भी कम हो जाएगी. सो दीज आर सीन इन नॉन आयनिक सॉलिड, कांस्टेंट पार्टिकल इज मिसिंग फ्रॉम इट्स ओन प्लेस एंड देयरफॉर द डेंसिटी ऑफ द सॉलिड डिक्रीजेस. ऑल्सो इट इज सीन, वेकेंसी डिफेक्ट होता कब है? जब आप एक सॉलिड को हीट करते हैं. व्हेन यू हीट अ सॉलिड, हीटिंग may result in vacancy defect. So it's also called as a thermodynamic defect. In thermodynamic defect, heating की वजह से, thermal changes की वजह से ये खाली space दिख रही है, खाली space हो जाता है, so it's called as a vacancy defect. So in vacancy defect, an atom is missing from its own lattice, and therefore what happens? The number of particles are less and density will decrease, and it may also be seen when you are heating the solid. So this is the first type of non-stoichiometric defect called as vacancy defect. Now the second type of stoichiometric defect that we are going to deal is the second one called as interstitial defect. This is the second type of stoichiometric point defect, interstitial defect. Now interstitial word means to the atoms occupy the interstites, यानी कि vacant जो atoms के arrangement के बाद जो बीच बीच में gaps होते हैं वो interstites होते हैं और उनमें particles trap हो जाते हैं. Again in interstitial defect, this is seen in non-ionic solids. Non-ionic solids में होते हैं, the constant particles are present in the interstites. That is, you have a normal arrangement of the atoms. The constant particles are properly arranged, but what happens is one atom is extra present in the intersite. इंटरसाइट्स में एक एटम प्रेजेंट है, सारे एटम अपनी जगह पे है, प्लस एक एटम इंटरसाइट ऑक्यूपाई कर लेता है, देन दिस डिफेक्ट इज कॉल्ड एज interstitial defect. Here the constant particles may be same which are occupying the intersites, और you have to remember जो इंटरसाइट पे आएगा, इंटरसाइट की स्पेस कैसी है, साइज कैसा है, उसके रिस्पेक्ट में ही वो एटम वहाँ पे फिट होगा. बहुत बड़े एटम यहाँ पे फिट नहीं होते क्योंकि इंटरसाइट्स एटम के बीच की वेकेंट स्पेस होती है, एटम एटम एक दूसरे को टच करते हैं तो खाली स्पेस से बनता है, तो ये जनरली छोटा होता है. सो जनरली द एटम आयंस और मॉलिक्यूल दैट आर ट्रैप्ड आर स्मॉलर इन साइज. So in intersites such atoms occupy and the stoichiometry is not getting disturbed, then it's called as an interstitial defect. So in interstitial defect, the constant particle occupies the intersite and the additional constant particle is present. सारे atom तो थे plus एक atom और आ गया, तो इससे क्या होगा, solid की density of solid will increase. So always interstitial defect increases the density, whereas if you talk about vacancy defect, that will decrease the density. So these are two type of stoichiometric defect in which non-ionic solids are being considered. So non-ionic solids show either vacancy or interstitial defect. Now the third type of stoichiometric defect is Schottky defect. Now this defect is seen in solids which are ionic. Ionic solids in which the size of cation and anion are nearly same. जहाँ पे cation and anion का साइज बहुत ज़्यादा डिफरेंट नहीं है, सिमिलर है cation and anion का साइज, then we talk about the Schottky defect. So it's seen in ionic solid in which size of cation and anion is same, and these solids have high coordination number. Now what happens is here equal number of cation and anion are missing from the lattice. तो लैटिस में से जितने कैटायन एब्सेंट है उतने ही एनायन एब्सेंट है, तो एक लैटिस लेते हैं पहले. तो यू हैव अ लैटिस ऑफ कैटायन एंड एनायन बिकॉज इट्स एन आयनिक सॉलिड. यू हैड एन आइडियल अरेंजमेंट, पहले तो आइडियल अरेंजमेंट देखते हैं, प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस प्लस माइनस माइनस प्लस माइनस प्लस. Now what happens is this is an ideal arrangement. At times some cations and जितने cation है उतने ही anion missing हो गए, तो cation anion मिस हुए, stoichiometry डिस्टर्ब नहीं हो रही है क्योंकि अभी भी रेशियो cation anion का सेम है जो फॉर्मूला इंडिकेट कर रहा था. सो आयनिक सॉलिड में जब इक्वल नंबर ऑफ cation anion मिसिंग होते हैं, then such defect is called as Schottky defect. So Schottky defect is because of the size difference, equal number of cation anion are missing. So जब ये मिस हो रहे हैं, so there will be a density difference. Atom present ही नहीं है, so the density of solid is decreased. Density of solid decreases. For example, this is seen in AgCl, NaCl, KCl, etc. So the solids in which you see Schottky defect are having similar size, right? They have high coordination number. The number of cation and anion missing are equal from the lattice side. They maintain electrical neutrality. Electrically वो overall neutral है. So these are the common examples of Schottky defect, and their density will decrease in Schottky defect. So equal number of cation and anion are missing and electrical neutrality is maintained. So this is the third type of stoichiometric defect called as Schottky defect. Now the fourth type of stoichiometric defect is Frankel defect. Frankel defect. Now this defect is also seen in ionic solids. तो आयनिक सॉलिड्स में या तो होता है शॉर्टकी डिफेक्ट या फ्रेंकल डिफेक्ट, और यहाँ पे साइज डिफरेंस शुड बी देयर बिटवीन कैटाइंस एंड एनाइंस. साइज डिफरेंट होगा तो ही वो फ्रेंकल डिफेक्ट शो करेगा. एंड हियर व्हाट विल हैपन इज cation being smaller in size will occupy the intersite. वो अपनी जगह पे प्रेजेंट ना होकर इंटरसाइट्स ऑक्यूपाई कर लेते हैं. इलेक्ट्रिकली न्यूट्रल. इन फ्रेंकल डिफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रिकल न्यूट्रलिटी इज मेंटेन्ड since cation occupy the intersite. Cation is in the intersite leaving its place vacant, so this is called as interstitial defect. हर जगह cation anion प्रेजेंट है, कैटाइन ने अपनी जगह छोड़ दी, वैकेंसी हो गया यहाँ पे, और उसने इंटरसाइट को ऑक्यूपाई कर लिया. ऐसे तभी पॉसिबल है जब कैटाइन एनाइन का साइज वेरी करेगा, डिफरेंट होगा, एंड दीज विल हैव लो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. क्योंकि साइज डिफरेंट है तो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर भी कम होगा. फॉर एग्जांपल AgBr, AgCl, ZnS आर द कॉमन एग्जांपल, एंड AgBr, AgCl exhibit both type of Schottky and Frenkel defect. Now the density will remain same as the number of particles are equal. जितने होने चाहिए थे उतने ही है, सिर्फ उसने अपनी कैटाइन ने अपनी जगह छोड़ दी है, उसको जहाँ होना चाहिए था उसके अलावा वो इंटरसाइट पे प्रेजेंट है और वहाँ पे वैकेंसी है. तो नंबर ऑफ एटम उतने ही है, नंबर ऑफ आयन्स में कोई चेंज नहीं हुआ है, स्टोइशियोमेट्री वही है, डेंसिटी इज इक्वल, डेंसिटी डजंट चेंज इन फ्रेंकल डिफेक्ट. So these are the 4 type of stoichiometric defect: vacancy, interstitial, Schottky and Frenkel.